Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he'll be set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. First and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his third season now from Louisville, it's Lamar Jackson.
And no one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more accurate throwing the football each and every year in Louisville. But how about this one? A first-round pick in 2017, the number 32 pick in the first round. The last guy to do that at Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater, the same exact pick when he came out.
Brings up 2nd and 10. 1-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down, Jackson. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
10 at the 46.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So flagged for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the crack.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this down to the 10. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. From the 10, first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down at the goal line, and not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now. You're actually able to dominate a group that expected you to run the ball and still punched it in.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after one. On second down, it's Sanders. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to Jamison Crowder. 24 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Baltimore.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield too.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now it's Jackson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. They'll roll him out right. And that one will fall incomplete.
On the keeper.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
For Ed McCaffrey, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. To throw is Jackson. To throw on 3rd down. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. First half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Ravens 7, Raiders 6. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Block at the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Jackson from the shotgun. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
To Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, 44 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken way up at the 25. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
But that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That'll be caught by Rice. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jerry Rice, 53 yards. And the Raiders couple of the lead.
Jerry Rice in the end zone is a sight we are sure used to seeing. Not only does he have the most receiving touchdowns in NFL history, he was also the fastest to get to 100.
It took him, I think we've got it here, 120 games to get to 100. Just staggering.
A staggering number, but you have to remember with Jerry Rice, it wasn't just great hands. It wasn't speed. It was the collective, the work ethic to prepare, and the route running.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Conversion is no good.
They made the decision to go for two. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The MVP, Lamar Jackson, heading out again with his Ravens. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Complete to
Miles Sanders. 70 yards, and the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Brendan McManus.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
36-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Raiders 12.
Here's 2nd and 10. Another run with Sanders. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd down. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So Lamar Jackson and the offense down by 9. 1:55 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll go again with Sanders. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
He's brought down at the 31. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
4th down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's Brian Anger now, standing right around the midfield stripe. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's good for a Las Vegas.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
And off we go from Las Vegas. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
The 19-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Complete, Hunter Henry with the grab. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Two yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Smith. Touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Tate to return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
1st and 10 at their own 34.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was defended.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jackson. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's good.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Lions nothing.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Now the All-Pro from a season ago. Here's Christian McCaffrey.
Number 22.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will take over. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, you know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you, you know. If people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins, and that'll be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
Michael Palardi.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jackson looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Avery Williamson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Ronnie Lott there defensively.
Now Cousins. He's got his man. This is Tate. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And Myers able to knock it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? But wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and 7.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. Fights it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
43-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
4th down, here's Jackson. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive... Guys telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Cousins now, and hitting Juju on the slant. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit.
Cousins.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 56 yards, and the Lions have taken the lead.
Jason Myers for the...
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the 3rd quarter a little bit. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Offense. Are you serious?
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's complete to McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Play action. Now Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Well, the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the... And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
No gain.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Damian Williams, the ball
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
3rd down.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Here's Cousins. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This is taken way up at the 25. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards there on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were booed.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun is Minshew. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Minshew's pass.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Duke Johnson, the ball
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The 47-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And this one complete to Reed. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Minshew's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson on 1st down. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On third down, Jackson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Good.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42.
First target, first catch at a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They go play action with Jackson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
at their own
Oftentimes, the
20-yard
advantage
line.
definitely goes to the defensive player.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Report.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And that'll do it. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Raiders 6, Cowboys nothing.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to
Jordan Reed.
Touchdown.
48 yards. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Kyle Rudolph. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. We're back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. They go play action now. Jackson. That's to McCaffrey, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Jackson. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
So now the Cowboys down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Pittsburgh.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
For Albert Wilson.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That one complete to Anderson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Intended for Nelson.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Patrick Peterson.
The The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Aguilar has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, and this one complete to Reed.
Minshew's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. He's got daylight. 20, 10.
That's right, baby.
And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
Down Raiders.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here again comes Gardner Minshew. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize. So adjustments are often a big part of each and every game. And it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work. And being able to hang in there when there's a little adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying.
And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. It's caught by Roberts. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little... Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And some room to work. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So this one a victory for Las Vegas.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He was no doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
1st and 10.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now it's Jackson. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
a 3-yard.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Foster Moreau.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Danny Shelton.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
2nd quarter now. Titans in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before a break. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic 1st down.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn it. 6 figures.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Play action. Now Jackson gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Las Vegas.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That'll be caught by Rice. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Steps away. He'll run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
22 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Murray. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Murray. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
A good pickup there, a 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. So 2 quarters down, 2. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Raiders, nothing. Aldrich Rosa.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
At the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He may try to run for this. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. It's Jackson. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And Jackson throwing once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Harry, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's got McCaffrey open. Complete.
Jackson.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The 3rd quarter of play.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's brought down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They will run again with Coleman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they did it in...
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is now over. It's time to play ball.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
Jackson's pass complete.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey.
That's good.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
18 more yards.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. Yeah, that's a nice tackle there by the safety, but in truth, he's really playing linebacker because he's lined up so close to the line of scrimmage, he's able to read and react with force and make the play behind the line.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I would run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Carrier. Jonathan Hankins on the tackle.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Carrier.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. Now the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
Yeah, this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
First and goal from just inside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about, until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Brings up second and
fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
30 base.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Gardner Minshew sacked.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That keeps the score. Raiders 7, Rams nothing.
Well, listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jackson now. Off play action. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Time for a break. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Taken in at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
There's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Made at the 38.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Able to locate Wilson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
The tackle made by...
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Minshew. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Minshew sets to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Albert Wilson there to make the grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That'll be caught by Rice. A gain of 6 there on first.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Jackson, and he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott.
Shoes pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback